Okay, here we go. Another hour on Verbling, more English classes. So here, this is a class for this hour, a speaking class. So we're going to have a fun conversation about food. So as I was recommending to you before, eat something before this class so you don't get too hungry, or maybe you get hungry and then you go eat after the class. But for the last couple of classes I've had, we've kind of ended up talking about food a little bit, and it was very interesting to most people, so I thought we would do a whole class devoted to just talking about food in our countries and our culture, the things we like, the things maybe we don't like, maybe things that are popular. Sometimes it's very interesting to find out how much things cost in one country versus in another country. That was shocking to me about the bread in Turkey. It's very, very inexpensive compared to in the United States. So yeah, so let's see who shows up. If you want to use your reservation, you can do that now. And it did say that the class was fully booked, so we'll see if everybody shows up. That's 9 students. But if you see the green button that says Join Class, then you can join the class at any time during the hour. Sometimes people have to leave, they drop out, people can come and go. So that's what's nice about Verbling, is it works with your schedule. So you know, we have lots of different teachers, we talk about lots of different topics. I noticed just today, people in my classes, we talked about quinoa. In Henna's classes, they were talking about the guy who founded the Turkish Republic. I saw that.
Yes.
Many other things, Mount Everest, stuff like that. So, and it's all in English, so it's all good practice, good listening, good reading, things like that. So, welcome, familiar students. Yuki, welcome.
Hello
Raphael,
again.
hi.
Hello.
Hello. Peter.
Hello.
Hi, Peter.
How are you?
Good. Peter, where are you calling from?
I'm from Spain.
Oh. Good.
Yeah.
What part of Spain?
The capital, Madrid.
Madrid. Okay. Wonderful. All right. And Omar is
Yeah.
joining us. Hi, Omar.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Good.
I'm
And
fine.
Nihan?
You?
I'm good,
Hi.
Peter. I'm just saying hi to everybody here, welcoming everybody to class. And I'm glad to see that we have many cultures and countries represented here, so we can have a variety of foods to look at, whet our appetites. Okay, great. So let's just start with something basic, which is, I think most people know each other, but you can, when it's your turn, you can just remind us where you live, what country you're from, and tell us first. The first question would just be, what is your favorite food that is special to your country? So don't tell me something that's not really special to your country. We can talk about that next, but first I would like to know about a special dish that is from your country that you like. So that would be the first question. All right, Amparo, why don't you start us off and tell everybody, and I'll try to find the pictures of the food while you guys are talking, because that's fun for me. I also, just so you guys know what I did, I put this link up in the chat because I just found it really quickly before we started here. This is kind of an interesting thing. It says, around the world in 80 dishes, explore the globe's most iconic recipes in this weekly video series. So they have each country, and for each country, in these different countries right here on this list, they have like a typical dish. So Spain has 2 right here, gazpacho and paella, and then Brazil, feijoada, and Ethiopia. So these would be like a typical dish from these countries. So we don't have to look at that right now, but it might be something that would be interesting for you to look up and watch a video on, learn how to make it if you want, if you're interested in cooking. All right, so, but that's just besides the point. All right, Amparo, why don't you go ahead and tell us remind everybody where you live, what country you're in, and describe for us your
Yes,
favorite
I'm
dish.
from Ecuador, but there is not a classic plate, a classic dish that distinguishes us. That depends on the region that you live. For example, I live in the coast of the Pacific,
Yeah,
so here in the coast is very popular seafood.
seafood.
It
Okay,
is,
yeah.
yeah, it's called encebollado, encebollado de
Okay, let me see.
um,
Cebollado.
mhm, yeah,
Okay, that it?
yeah,
Onion fish soup.
yeah. It was yuca,
Yuca. Oh, yuca. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yuca
coriander,
plant.
fish, mhm, fish. Um, you can add a brain plantain,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
fried, or yes, um, corn,
Mm-hmm.
corn, or just popcorn. That
Popcorn.
depends. Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
see
this
it.
is
Yeah, I see it in the picture. Popcorn. Oh my
yeah,
gosh, I
yeah,
never thought
yeah.
of that.
Yes, it's delicious.
Popcorn in your soup. All right, I'm gonna tell my
Yeah,
kids.
it's
They're
not
gonna like
exactly
that.
a soup. It's not exactly a soup because people
Oh.
used to eat it with rice.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
with rice or with bread.
Uh-huh.
But it has a lot of liquid because it has lemon, salt, pepper, and onion,
Okay.
tomato,
So here's
ketchup.
some of the things that she's telling us there in some of the ingredients. So this is
Mhm.
coriander right here, which is also called cilantro,
Yeah,
and
Korean.
tomatoes, peppers,
Mhm.
lemons. Does it? And this is the yuca right here, this white
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
Okay.
that way.
And then fish, which is like tuna. Ooh, man, that looks good. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's not necessarily a soup, but it kind of looks like a soup.
yeah.
Because you have to
People,
cook the yuca.
that depends on the people, but for example, people used to eat it for breakfast, another prefer to eat like a lunch
Mm.
with rice, or uh, for breakfast, people
Yeah.
used to eat it with bread
Uh-huh.
or with plantain, fried plantain.
Fried plantain, yeah. Do you guys know what fried plantain is? It's like oh, right here. Banana. But it's
Yeah.
kind of like a banana, but it's plantain. And so it's a starchier kind of food, and so you can fry it up, and then it becomes soft and really sweet. Yeah. Do you cook the onions, or do you just put the onions kind of like on the top, like a
No.
garnish?
Yes, just is a raw.
That's
How do you say?
raw onions?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then so when you're talking about food and you put a garnish on something, that's like what you put on top of the. So here in this
Yeah.
picture, you see it's kind of like the raw onions, red onions, and some cilantro or coriander.
Even pepper,
And
and
pepper.
tomato. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are not cooked. Hmm.
I just think that's so funny, the popcorn. Because
Yeah, you can
I,
see popcorn is
yeah,
popular.
yeah. Because here popcorn is like just a snack food, like
No,
you make like a big bowl of popcorn and you melt butter and you put it on and then you eat it.
yes, that's here in like. But if you want a soup, it
Yeah,
is a soup with a ball of green plantain.
yeah.
Green plantain. It's called caldo de bolas,
Mhm.
and the ball is stuffed with meat,
Oh
egg.
yeah, like a
Mhm.
meatball.
Yeah, meatball. Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what we call it, a meatball.
Hmm. Yeah.
Pretty basic meatball. Yeah, and you can stuff it with different stuff.
Hmm.
All right, that looks really yummy. So tuna, is that like one of the most popular fish that you catch off of the coast in
No,
Ecuador?
no. We have variety,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
for encebollado, we used to use Albacora.
Oh, well, that's still tuna, right? Albacore tuna?
It's another kind of fish, but
Yeah.
it's it tastes different. It's a little more strong, the skin.
Oh,
So yeah.
So,
You can
so
eat
you call
it.
these bolas? Do you call them albondigas? Cause like, or is that
No, there
something
is
different?
another kind of soup that we call albondigas, but in
Okay.
this case we said bolas.
Bolas. Oh, yeah, they're big. Maybe
Yeah,
because they're
they are
so big.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, big chunks. Yeah, big balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I didn't know about that soup, and that looks really tasty. A lot of very fresh ingredients,
And
and that's
it has peanut.
oh, yeah.
Peanut, yeah. That is why it's brown.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Peanuts.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool.
Mhm.
But this would be something they would eat for like lunch or dinner?
Lunch
Lunch. Okay. But the other one you said you might even eat for breakfast.
for breakfast. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty healthy breakfast.
Yeah.
Compared to
Yeah.
American breakfast.
It's like a brunch.
Yeah, that's hearty.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, thanks for sharing that. That's definitely something new for me. Okay, Isa. Hi, Isa. Oh, does anybody want to ask Amparo a question about that? I don't have to be the only person asking people questions. So if you have a question, you want to know something about what the person is talking about, go ahead and ask the question. So just making sure you know. You can ask questions too. Isa.
Hello.
Hi, Isa. So, Isa, remind
Hey.
everybody where you're from, where you live, and then tell us one typical dish from your country that you like to eat.
Oh, it will be difficult for me because I like food too much. So I have I have a lot of food. I like a lot of food.
You like a lot of
First of
different
all,
food.
yeah.
Isa, tell
So
everybody
first
where
of
you're
all,
from.
I'm Nigerian,
Mm-hmm.
live in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. So do you want to tell us
Okay.
about your favorite food from Nigeria or from Saudi Arabia?
I don't know. I think I think my my favorite food in Nigeria will be called something called tuwo.
Is it one of these? Can you spell it in the chat and then I can look it up? Or you can put it on your screen and we can see it too.
Okay, I will just pass you the link,
Okay.
and you can see.
Okay.
Here it is in the chat bar.
Okay, everybody can open that. Wait. It didn't open it.
Oh, oh sorry. Let me see this.
Amparo, while he's doing that, do you make that soup yourself, Amparo?
Usually my mom.
Okay.
My mom made really delicious.
Moms are good for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Isa, is this it? Right here, a picture of that?
Yeah, you can see it. Something looks like a ball,
Mm-hmm.
the round one.
Okay, let me put it in there. Okay, there we go. So what is that? The white stuff, is that like a rice or what is that?
Yeah, they make it with rice and some of it. I don't even know what they call it.
Like
So,
corn? Maybe some kind of corn meal?
and I'm not cooking.
You're not a cook, huh?
Yes.
Is it sweet?
No, it's not. You know, you just eat it with some soup.
Uh-huh.
So it's you mix it they do it like this, and then they eat it with the soup.
Oh, okay. But is it sticky?
Sticky like
Like it sticks to your fingers? Like do you grab it with your fingers and like dip it in the soup or something?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But it's not
and they make
go ahead.
a lot of different soup
Okay, you
with
did
it. So
like lots of different soups. And what is the name
yeah,
of it? Tubu?
the name
Tubu?
of it, yes,
Yeah, that's what it says. Where did it say that? Right here. How to make tubo shinkafa. Shinkafa.
yeah. You know what shinkafa means? Shinkafa means rice
Oh.
in my language.
Oh, okay. Shinkafa means rice. So it's a special kind of like rice ball or something.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, if you watch this video here, here we go. Watch this video. We're not gonna watch it. I'll just show you a little bit.
You need a very soft variety of rice. Here is the long grain parboiled rice we normally use for Nigerian recipes. And this is the rice that I'll use for tuwo shinkafa. Any rice that easily becomes soggy when being cooked is perfect for this meal. Rinse the rice in cold water. Put in a sizable pot and pour just enough water to cover the rice and start cooking at medium heat. When the first dose of water dries up, check the rice by pressing on it. If it has even a tiny resistance when you press the grain, then it needs to be cooked some more.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so if anybody wants to watch that, you can watch more of that video. So rice is popular in Nigeria, huh? I didn't know that. You
Yeah,
said?
they eat rice a lot.
Oh, okay. Do you eat
Yeah.
bread too, or just mostly rice?
Yeah, bread, rice,
Okay.
wheat also.
Wheat. Okay. And
Yeah,
so you
they,
you just kind of add this rice ball to pretty much anything that you're eating. Like if you're gonna eat.
they do. They make many different type of soup, so you can have like 5, 7 different type of soup, so you can eat it with that. So that's
Cool.
all.
Nice. All right. Thanks for sharing. Now this is make sure everybody knows where Nigeria is. Right there. Africa. Is it considered West Africa? Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Northern or Northwest Africa.
It's in West Africa.
West Africa. Okay. It's big. Big country. Okay. Thank you,
Yes,
Isa.
it is.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Raphael wants to know, Isa, are beans also popular in Nigeria?
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of beans?
Yeah, most of these kind of things, which you can just use like a rice, wheat, beans.
Yeah.
So and also the green, the vegetable, all the vegetables, they use them in different type of things. So I don't know how to describe that, because I'm good in eating.
You're good at eating. Okay, you're good at eating. That's awesome. Okay, you can appreciate it. You don't know how to make it though. Cool. Okay, Juan, how are you doing? Juan Pablo.
Fine, and you?
Good. We're doing good. We're looking at all this awesome food from around the world.
Okay, so I am enjoying all of these kind of foods in the different countries.
I know, it's amazing, huh? Different ways of preparing food. So Juan, tell everybody where you live and tell us something that you like from your country.
Yeah, there are some things similar from my country. For example, the beans is similar because we have very special foods here named bandeja paisa. I don't know if you.
Let me see if I can do that. Where do you live?
I live in Colombia.
Okay, bandeja paisa. Here we go.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's a very special plate.
Wow, that's a big meal.
Yeah, it's a big meal. It's really big.
Yeah. So when do you eat that?
Sorry?
When do you eat that? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
At lunch. For
Lunch.
dinner, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
we need at least 3 hours after we eat this kind of lunch to be the digestion.
You need a lot of time. Maybe
Yeah.
you need a nap afterwards. Is that when you take the siesta?
Yeah, we need a siesta after this.
So what is it? Tell us what's in the plate usually.
Okay, in the plate on the left side you can see beans.
Yeah. Pinto beans? Like red beans or?
It's red beans.
Okay.
And usually these red beans was prepared with a special banana, green banana.
Oh, really?
Okay, in the top side you can see the same thing, banana, but no green, is yellow.
Yeah. So those are the fried plantains.
Yeah.
Okay.
The center of plate you can see an egg, fried egg.
Yep, fried egg.
Under the egg is rice. Okay, the long piece is named chicharrón. I don't know how to say
chicharrón.
It's
yeah. Pork fat, right?
Yeah. Okay, from the pig.
Yeah.
Okay. Under the chicharrón is arepa. The circle is one arepa.
Arepa. I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's prepared from rice.
Oh, really? Another rice thing.
Or it's prepared from corn. No,
corn.
Really
like a little tortilla. In Mexico, they have like tortillas. Okay.
Sure.
And what do you call it?
Arepa.
Arepa. Okay.
And under the arepa, there is meat, fried meat.
Fried meat. Okay, like grilled meat, probably.
Yeah. But
steak.
You can see we need in the center, in the picture of the center.
That one?
Is yeah, like this. Okay. This piece is chorizo.
Chorizo, right? The sausage.
Chorizo. Oh,
okay.
It's very delicious.
It's spicy.
Yeah, no, it's not spicy.
Not spicy?
No, in some cases, but a little, but not much. In the left side, you can see the green is aguacate, but I
avocado.
Avocado, yeah.
Avocado, yeah.
Avocado. And the other things. Okay, in the top, in the center there is the fried egg. And in the above the fried egg there is meat, but mullet.
Oh, like ground meat?
Ground meat, yeah.
Beef?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you can have a couple of different styles, it looks like. Have a few.
It depends from the region who is
here's a little bit of lettuce and cucumber.
This dish.
Yeah. Wow, that is a heavy dish.
Okay.
Is it? Could you eat that whole thing?
Yeah, it's heavy. So heavy. It's good.
Heavy.
Sorry?
Could you eat that whole thing right there?
We need no, honestly, me no. When I was young.
Yeah.
When I was 20 or 30,
yeah.
I did, but currently no.
Look at this guy.
For two persons. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good meal to share with some people, 1 or 2 people or 3. Yeah, because you get a lot of variety. There's lots of variety of food.
Yeah.
You know, you get beans, rice, eggs, avocado. Yeah.
Sausage.
It's a lot. It's a nice.
There is a black piece. Sorry, in the right side of the
this one?
fried egg.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like sausage but black.
Yeah. What is that?
Morcilla.
What is that? Blood? Blood sausage?
It's from blood of the cow. It's
Yeah.
prepared with rice, cow blood, and some species.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Nihan is saying in the chat that in Turkey they only eat banana as a fruit. But in South America and in Latin America, they have not just like the regular banana that most people are used to, but they have all kinds of different types of bananas, different sizes, and these are actually called plantains, which are actually they're more kind of like a squashy type thing, like a
verde.
Yeah.
Plantains, yeah, green plantains and yellow plantains.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah, and then you cook them up, and then they become sweeter, and they're very yummy. I love plantains.
Yeah.
It's a nice kind of addition to like the other food, like the beans and the rice, and then the meat, and then it gives you a little sweet flavor when you're eating all that stuff together.
When it is ripe, yeah. But
when it's ripe, yeah.
Green, yeah, it's green. You used to eat it with salt.
With what?
With salt.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's different. Probably not something that you would find in Turkey, I don't think. You can also dry it. Plantain chips. You can make chips.
Yeah, that's delicious.
What does it taste like, you guys? Nihan wants to know, what does it taste like? Amparo or Juan Pablo? What does the plantain taste like?
What is the plantain? Sorry, I can hear completely the.
How did it taste? Well,
Yeah.
Different, unique taste. I don't know how to explain, but we prepare a lot of food with that. The balls that I show you in the picture, the soup, it was made with a plantain, but it's cooked. The plantain's cooked, and then you mash the plantain and make the ball.
Yeah.
But you can eat it just in the oven or just fried. A lot of ways to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like if you took like the type of bananas that we're used to eating, like the typical American banana. It's not American, but the typical banana that Americans are used to is this one, this regular banana, and that's sweet if it's not green, right? But so it kind of tastes a little bit like that, but it's cooked. So then it just gets sweet and kind of mushy. I don't know. It's pretty yummy.
The other one, I think, is even a little bit bigger than the normal one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because you can see here there's all different kinds of bananas in the tropical places around the world. And they're different colors, and they're used for different things. But the plantain, is specifically, it's not there.
What is that from?
Bigger.
You have to cook the plantain. You cannot eat like a banana.
You can't just peel it like a banana.
No,
you have to
no,
cut it open. Because the skin on the outside is a lot thicker and kind of rough.
Yeah.
Not rough, but just hard. It's harder.
And it tastes. It's not sweet.
No.
When you try it. No.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, Juan Pablo, that's a big meal.
It's a big.
Is that?
It's very common in my country.
Mhm. And so if I went to there and I went to a restaurant, I could order that probably, huh?
Oh, really? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I like all that stuff. I don't know about the blood sausage.
Yeah, the sausage is good.
Yeah?
I ate 2 of these in my lunch today.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
But the black sausage.
The black sausage, yeah. Awesome. Did you eat at home or did you eat out at a restaurant?
Both one. from Monday to Friday at the restaurant and on the weekends in my house.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Amparo, is chicharrón something that you guys eat too? Is that
Yes,
something?
we have a dish it's called fritada, and it's
Uh-huh.
made with
Same.
Also we have chicharrón. Yeah.
Fritada like that. The Galapagos. Okay. And corn. All right. And popcorn. Popcorn. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny because I don't ever see popcorn like that. Okay, cool. Okay, Nihan, let's go to Turkey. What are your favorite meals? Turkish meals.
Actually, it depends which side of Turkey you live.
Yeah.
I live in the west side of Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Sarma, I guess.
Sarma?
Yeah, is a dish of grape or cabbage leaves rolled around and filling, usually with mainly rice and many kinds of spices.
Uh-huh. Is that something that you put on the table for like at lunch or dinner time, or when would you eat this?
Actually, the hardest thing about sarma is to roll the whole leaves one by one.
Yeah.
It takes hours.
So is it kind of a special dish then? Like you don't make it very often?
Yeah, my mother makes it very often because of me.
Because you like it?
Yes, I like it, but
Yeah.
it's really really hard to roll all the leaves one by one, and it should be really thin. And ingredients inside the sarma, the fillings, is not really special. It's mainly rice and the spices. Maybe some of them can use meat. It depends to your taste. If you want to use something, you can put it in it. But the hard thing is to roll them one by one. But it's really healthy.
So do you?
And it's really light.
So these are what kind of leaves are these?
Grape leaves.
Olive.
Grape leaves. Okay.
Isn't it olive leaves?
No.
Do you use other leaves?
You cannot use olive leaves with this kind of dish because the leaves should be really thin and flexible to roll them up. Olive leaves a little bit hard, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they do it even here.
Yeah. In Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, Turkish food and Lebanese food all over the world. Wherever you go, you'll find it, and it's really delicious.
Yeah.
And also healthy food. I think for me, I think most of their food is healthy and delicious. Because I like Turkish and Lebanese food, and all of them are similar.
Similar ingredients, probably.
Yeah.
So Nihan, it's mostly filled with rice and spices, but you can fill it with meat if you want to. Is that right?
You can fill it with meat, but you have to fix with the rice and the meat before you start to roll them, because it could be a little bit fresh and it couldn't be cooked well when you put it inside that leaves.
So you have to cook it first.
First, you have to cook it first if you want to use meat.
Yes, I see. Okay.
You have to use a little bit lemon and yummy. It's really, really delicious.
So if are those called? I heard those were called. Are those called dolmas? Have you ever heard that name?
Dolma is the same idea, but you have to use fresh paper or something to fill it. You have to use another vegetables for dolma. Sarma is only for leaves, You can use grape leaves and you can use cabbage leaves.
Yummy.
Yes.
But do you cook it after you put it? You roll it up, then do you put it like in boiling water or something?
No, because when you prepare the ingredients, there's a little bit water. You know, when you start to cook it, the water just enough for its cooking.
Okay, so you
don't need to add extra water if you don't. If the leaves are fresh, you don't need to add water. But if the leaves are not really fresh and flexible, maybe you can add a little bit hot water to cook it. Yeah.
Nice. So when would you eat those? For lunch or dinner or where?
For dinner. It could be eaten for lunch, but also not for breakfast. But unfortunately, I can eat every time.
Anytime, huh?
Anytime, because if nothing has prepared for breakfast, sometimes I need to eat them. It's suitable for all times of meals, I guess.
Yeah. So do you you eat it? You can eat it cold then, so it can be good cold.
Yeah, you can eat it cold. You don't need to cook it again and again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have to use, how can I say, olive trees.
Olive oil or
olive oil. Yeah, you have to use with this dish olive oil, and you know it's not frozen. Even if it's in the refrigerator, it's not frozen. It's healthy olive oil, and you can eat cold.
Okay. Do you put sauce on it, like this picture, or yogurt or something?
Some yogurt, maybe. But it's not really necessary, but it's really common to put some yogurt on it.
Yeah. Yum. All right, thank you. I think I've had that before, and it's yummy. I just had it cold.
Yes.
So, yeah. They have it sometimes
no.
in the deli.
It shouldn't be really cold.
No? Oh, okay.
It should be in, how can I say, room temperature or something?
Yeah. Warm or, room temperature. Yeah.
If it's really cold, the rice could be dry.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah. Yuki's wondering, is it a fermented food? You don't ferment it, do you?
Fermented? What's the meaning of fermented?
Fermented is like sauerkraut, something that you put in a dish. Like, I think you can ferment grape leaves, but not for this dish.
No,
like you put it with...
It's not fermented. Yeah, I understand now. No, it's not a fermented.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, let's see what Omar has to share with us. Omar, what do you like? You have to unmute yourself. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm going to share one of Egypt. Most popular food. It's a traditional food. Okay. It's called. Okay, I'll write it. Okay. It's called mumbar, but I'll write it.
Mumbar.
Yes.
I don't know if I spelled it right. Mumbar, yeah. Okay, so mumbar with an O.
Yes. It's.
Okay, this is it?
It's made. Yes.
Okay, tell us about it.
Yes, this is it. It's made from the digestive intestines of the cow or a sheep.
Okay.
And usually it's filled with rice. And some people fill it with meat. Yes, but for me, I prefer it with rice.
Wow, so what? So it's like a sausage.
Yes, it's like sausage, but its taste is very different than a sausage. It's more delicious.
Like, because why is it more delicious? What are the flavors that you like about it?
Actually, I can't explain it in English. But believe me, it's awesome.
You just want us to know that it's awesome. So,
Yes.
Does it have like specific? Is it spicy?
Yes.
It's spicy.
Yes.
And yeah, I can see it. Looks like there's rice. You cook the rice first, and then
Yes.
stuff it with. Okay.
Oh, yes, but as I said before, some people filled it with meat.
Yeah, that's usually like what a sausage is. So you can. But could you put both rice and meat in there at the same time?
Yes. Yes. Because I know one of my friends loves to eat it like that, with both.
Is this something that you buy at the store already made like that, or do you make it at home like that?
No, usually we make it at home, but some supermarkets, you can buy it from some supermarkets, yes.
Okay. I was going to see if they had it on this. Here we go. Mambar mashi. Stuffed beef sausage. So it has beef, mastic grains. I don't know what that is. Mastic grains. Is that like rice?
Yes.
No?
And we usually eat it in the big feast. Yes, with okay, continue, teacher.
No, like for a celebration, you mean? Or just
no, because,
when you're having a lot of food, like when you have company over or something?
No, it's a traditional food that we eat in the big feast. It's mumbar with also a big dish called fatta.
Fatta.
Yes, I'll write it also.
Okay. Mumbar. I don't know. Fatta. Nope, not that. That's changed the name. All right, I don't see it. Oh, fatta. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but it changed here. So mumbar and fatta. That's not finding.
Okay, teacher, can write only it's fatta only. Yes.
Okay. And what is that? Is that chicken or what is fatta?
It's a big dish. Okay, it consists of rice and meat.
Yeah.
And roasted bread.
Oh.
And sauce.
Okay. Let's see. Did you find a picture?
Yes, yes. I'll try to give a picture. Okay. Moments.
In Egypt, what is the most popular kind of meat? Is it like chicken, beef, lamb, pork? Not pork.
No,
not pork.
Not pork, of course. It's chicken and the cow meat.
Cow beef. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Did you put it? Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay.
Cooking Christmas. That's kind of weird.
Okay, I put the link in the chat.
Okay. Oh, fatta with 2 T's. All right, I think I can see it now. Okay. And that's also something that you have at the same meal?
Yes.
Oh. Do you know how to prepare any of these dishes, or do you leave it up to your mom?
No, I usually leave it to my mother.
Yeah. Nice. And yogurt too, huh? Nice. Okay, thank you, Omar. Let's see. We're still gonna get through some more people here. Who's up next? Let me look. See. Rafael, tell us about food in Brazil. What is your favorite Brazilian meal or dish, I should say?
Well, I like açaí. You know açaí? It's a kind of fruit, but it used to make several things, desserts and cakes. Some people use it as filling to candies.
How do you spell it?
Açaí. Let me see.
Açaí. I don't know. Oh, açaí. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, açaí. Açaí. Oh, yeah. That's starting to be kind of popular here in the United States in health food stores.
Yes, it's very tasty. We can do many desserts with it. Some people replace some people replace meals with this kind of dessert, but I don't think, because it's very caloric. So
okay.
It's not exactly a healthy food. To, of course, you want to ingest so much calories. You need to spend these calories. You need to burn these calories. So it's a kind of food people here most using at gyms. You know, when you're going to gym, when you eat some açaí to give some strength to do the exercises. People use
like a superfood.
Yes, to give stamina. You know.
What does it taste like? Is it sweet?
It's sweet. It's sweet. You know. It's very tasty. Some people mix with ice cream and to put some cream, mix with some creams. So it's very tasty.
Well, do you eat it fresh like this? Because it looks like a grape or a berry or something.
Yes. Actually, I never eat it. I never have eaten it fresh. Just mixed with some things. Just mixed with ice cream and they make cake.
How is it called?
Açaí.
The name?
Açaí, is that it? Açaí?
Yes.
Açaí.
So it has the C with the cedille, which makes it a S sound. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's very popular in Brazil right now, or is it grown in Brazil?
Yes, it's very popular here in Brazil, and of course I cannot mention Brazilian food without mentioning the famous feijoada. I think some of you might know this food. It's one of them. I think it's the most famous dish here in Brazil.
Yeah, it's the one I hear about a lot.
Yes, and it has it's a part of our history because. And in the last century, the slaves who worked here, the landlords, when they were sharing the food they produced, they of course they kept the best piece of meat with them and let the worst piece of meat to the slaves. Yeah. So they took this piece of meat and mixed with beans, because we have lots of beans here, and prepared this dish, and became popular since then.
So I think it's similar, like in other South American countries, with the beans and the rice, and then some meat, yummy meat.
Yes, so you can put almost everything in a feijoada. You can put. Some people put sausages, bacon.
Oh, okay.
Some people could put fruits on it, oranges. Yes, everything I think almost everything you could put eatable. You can put in a
whatever
feijoada.
You want, you put it in there.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a stew. Like you kind of put everything in a pot and let it simmer together.
Yes.
With beans and okay.
Yeah, I think you you might know that it's very heavy. You know,
Yeah.
when you eat it, and it's almost like forget what you have to do at the afternoon, because the only thing you should do is find the nearest bed or nearest couch and enjoy hours and hours of sleep. You know, because it's very heavy. It's not something you eat it commonly, because it's very heavy. You know, I think you should eat it once a month maybe, or once in a week in the maximum. You know, it's not
every now and then. Yeah, it's like a special treat. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yummy. Yeah, and so some people were wondering. Nihan said she still didn't understand what the acai was.
Acai is a kind of fruit. It's a fruit you use it for. It became popular here because mostly because of gyms. You know, because the people who work out at gyms and they need energy and need to work, and it became popular.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because of these activities. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, to give energy.
Practice sports. To give energy to practice sports. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I put in this link to this Wikipedia page if you guys want to look at it more. It says it comes from a palm, some type of palm tree, and then they make it into this pulp. So then it's kind of like a pudding, it looks like, or something, almost. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, people eat it here like in breakfast or something, or with bananas and things like that. And they sell the juice, too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Raphael. What about Yuki? Are you going to tell us about Japanese food, or Russian food?
Maybe Japanese food.
Okay, tell us about some Japanese food. What's your favorite?
I don't know. There are many kinds of delicious foods in Japan, and there are countless restaurants in Japan. I think Japanese are very picky about what they eat.
Yeah.
And last week I watched the CNN television program. Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
Parts Unknown. Do you know?
Yes.
It's a special edition of Tokyo.
Yeah.
And he said that if he had to eat only one city, for the rest of his life, he selected Tokyo.
Wow.
Yes, I agree with him. Of course, I am Japanese, so I think so. But maybe if I had to select one food, of course I select sushi.
Okay.
Classmates, have you tried sushi?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
What about you? Is anybody else like sushi in class?
No.
Me.
Rafael.
I didn't have a good experience with sushi. Like
Rafael said that he recently tried sushi in Brazil, in Rio.
Yeah.
But he found cook is not Japanese, and I think it is a kind of a little exotic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, really.
Yes, the cooker wasn't Japanese, so I look for a restaurant with a Japanese cooker. So.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some good ones. I heard another person I know who lives in Rio. He loves sushi, and he's married to a Japanese lady, and I don't know the name of the restaurant, but he said it's really good.
Yeah, I think, but I think of course I eat sushi here in Russia. There is many sushi restaurants here, and and there are many. I tried sushi restaurant in Europe, but I think sushi in Japan is another kind of another kind of dishes. I strongly recommend you, all of you, once a time try sushi in Japan.
In Japan, go to Japan to try sushi.
I'm sorry. They're very tasty and not so. Not cost is not so high.
Yeah.
And you can taste very fresh fish. They are not frozen. And as an interesting note, I would say that you can many things that that sushi you eat sushi by using chopsticks.
Chopsticks. Yeah.
Chopsticks. But I prefer to eat sushi with my hand.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you just put it in your mouth with your hands.
Yes, put it in mouth. And there are many kind of ingredients is used sushi. Many fishes. For example, I like sushi with scat, eel,
yeah,
sweet egg,
yeah,
octopus.
Octopus, yeah, yummy. This is.
But most of all, I like maybe you don't know sea urchin roe.
I don't know what that is.
Don't you know?
No.
No.
What is it?
Kind of sea urchin roe in the uni.
Oh, uni, yeah. Sea urchin roe. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's
don't you?
Uni, yeah, I know.
Don't you?
Yeah,
Uni
this is a
kind of raw of fish.
Yeah, fish eggs.
Yes. Fish eggs. Yes, fish eggs.
Yuki, this is one of our restaurants we have here in our little town. We have 2 sushi restaurants, even though we're a small town. And
only 2? Yeah.
Well, we have a small town. We only have 9,000 people, so that's pretty good to have 2 sushi restaurants. But it's pretty yummy.
I heard that in America, only frozen fish is allowed to cook sushi. Fresh, you can't use fresh fish to cook sushi.
I don't know.
By the law.
I think it's fresh. I don't know. Maybe it has to. Okay. Yeah, you heard that.
By federal law, you can't use raw fish as an ingredient of sushi.
I see. It has to be previously frozen.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it spoils the taste.
It's still yummy. I like this right here is yummy. Okay, we are out of time, but if anybody wants to stick around, we can hear from Farah and Moaz. Farah, what country are you from?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, I'm from Morocco.
Morocco. So tell us about a dish that you like from Morocco.
Normally in Morocco is 2 foods very popular, but in my city there is another, but I don't know if I can talk of my city or in Morocco in general. I don't know.
Whatever you want.
Hello?
Yeah, you can tell us whatever you want to tell us about.
Okay. Normally in Morocco there is 2 foods very popular. There is couscous.
Yeah, couscous, yeah.
And tagine. Yeah, and tagine.
Oh, and tagine. Okay, yeah, here's the tagine right here. What is the tagine? Yeah, made with chicken or?
No, we can make with chicken and with beef.
Oh, okay.
It's the preference. I don't know how I can say. Yeah, it's for you. If you want to make with beef, you can make it. If you prefer to make it with chicken, we can make it.
Okay, sure. So is it a grain, Tagine?
Yes.
Okay. And what? Let's see. I'm trying to see. Is it? It's not the same as couscous though. It's a different grain. The tagine is this part right here. Like.
I can't.
Can you see the picture? Oh, sorry.
I can't see your screen.
There we go.
No,
sorry.
I can't see your screen.
There we go. Sorry.
Yes.
Is that tagine right there? That's part on the side, the yellow part? Is that tagine?
No, I can't see.
Click on my.
I can't see anything.
Click on me.
I see just your. Ah, okay. Now.
Yeah.
No, it's not tagine. Tagine, it's maybe in the under.
Below
there
here.
Is that yeah.
Like that.
No.
That.
Yes, exactly. There is tagine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks like a stew.
Yes.
Yummy. Awesome. Okay, thank you. And Moath.
Usually we make it with the vegetable. Yes.
Looks good. Looks hearty. You know hearty?
Sorry?
Like it's hearty. I put it in the chat. It looks yummy and hearty. Like it's a good meal. It's gonna fill you up. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Moat, do you want to share something from your country? You have to unmute your microphone. There you go. Moat? Where are you from, Moat?
You talk to me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Where are you from?
I'm from Jordan.
Oh, Jordan.
Yeah.
What do you have a favorite dish from Jordan?
Yeah, but I want to talk about mansaf.
Okay. How do you spell that?
M-A-N-S-A-F.
Oh, okay, mansaf. Oh yeah. Okay, tell us about mansaf.
What?
Tell us what it is.
Okay. The most popular eating in Jordan.
What is it? What do you put in it?
Okay, first you can ask anyone what is a mansaf. Certainly it will see Jordanian food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it chicken or lamb? Lamb. Cooked in jamid or dried labneh.
Yeah, jamid. It's a yogurt.
Oh, a yogurt. Okay. Lamb cooked in yogurt.
Yes. Sauce of fermented yogurt.
Yeah.
Called jamid.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it has peanuts?
What?
Are those peanuts or what kind of nuts? Does it have nuts?
Yep.
Yummy. Has anybody ever had mansaf? Omar or Nihan? You guys are kind of close by over there.
No.
No? Never had that? Looks good. Okay, well, you guys, we ran out of time and I went over, so there's some other classes probably starting right now. But Thanks for coming to class and sharing all these wonderful foods. So I want to travel now. I want to go to all these countries and eat my way around.
Me too.
Yeah, it's awesome. It gave me some good ideas too to start making some new dishes, to try some new things. So, the American cuisine is not so good.
Popcorn.
The popcorn.
Why?
Yeah, in another class, I can talk more about American cuisine and maybe share some things with you guys, things that we eat here. But really, in the United States, most Americans enjoy other cultures' food. We eat a lot of Mexican food. We eat a lot of Italian food. We eat a lot of Chinese food. So, yeah, it's just everybody has their favorite flavors. But, of course, there are some American, apple pie, hamburgers, things like that. Not always as varied. Usually most Americans don't cook with so many different ingredients. It's kind of simple. Yeah.
Yes.
What do you say, Nihan? Somebody says that who is full suppose when we are What do you mean?
You just ate?
Yeah.
But we are starving.
Yeah, we just ate. Yeah.
We are starving to death. You have responsibility.
Yeah, I'm responsible. If you gained 3 pounds today, if you ate so much, I think more than starving, we're just tempted. It just looks good. We just have to try it.
It's
okay.
Fun.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, guys. That's fun. I like talking about food. So I know we can do it again. So, all right. Thanks, guys. See you later.
You guys, take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
The people, but for example, people used to eat it for breakfast, another prefer to eat like a lunch with rice, or for breakfast people used to eat it with bread or with plantain, fried plantain.
Fried plantain, yeah. Do you guys know what fried plantain is? It's like right here, banana, but it's kind of like a banana, but it's plantain, and so it's a starchier kind of food, and so you can fry it up, and then it becomes soft and really sweet. Yeah. Do you cook the onions, or do you just put the onions kind of like on the top, like a garnish?
Yes, just is a raw.
That's
how do you say?
Raw onions.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then so when you're talking about food and you put a garnish on something, that's like what you put on top of the. So here in this picture, you see it's kind of like the raw onions, red onions, and some cilantro or coriander.
Even pepper and
pepper.
tomato. Yeah. They are not cooked.
I just think that's so funny, popcorn.
You can see popcorn is popular.
Yeah, because here popcorn is like just a snack food, you make like a big bowl of popcorn and you melt butter and you put it on and then you eat it,
Yes, that's here in like. But did you want a soup?
Yeah.
It is a soup with a bowl of green plantain.
Yeah.
Green plantain. It's called caldo de bolas.
And that is from your country that you like. So that would be the first question. All right, Amparo, why don't you start us off and tell everybody, and I'll try to find the pictures of the food while you guys are talking, because that's fun for me. I also, just so you guys know what I did, I put this link up in the chat because I just found it really quickly before we started here. This is kind of an interesting thing. It says, around the world in 80 dishes, explore the globe's most iconic recipes in this weekly video series. So they have each country, and for each country, in these different countries right here on this list, they have like a typical dish. So Spain has 2 right here, gazpacho and paella, and then Brazil, feijoada, and Ethiopia, So these would be like a typical dish from these countries. So we don't have to look at that right now, but it might be something that would be interesting for you to look up and watch a video on, learn how to make it if you want, if you're interested in cooking. All right, so, but that's just besides the point. All right, Amparo, why don't you go ahead and tell us, remind everybody where you live, what country you're in, and describe for us your favorite dish.
In Ecuador, but there is not a classic plate, a classic dish that distinguishes us. That depends on the region that you live. For example, I live in the coast of the Pacific.
Yeah.
So here in the coast is very popular seafood.
Seafood, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's called encebollado. Encebollado de.
Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. Another hour on Verbling, more English classes. So here, this is a class for this hour, a speaking class. So we're going to have a fun conversation about food. So as I was recommending to you before, eat something before this class so you don't get too hungry, or maybe you get hungry and then you go eat after the class. But for the last couple of classes I've had, we've kind of ended up talking about food a little bit, and it was very interesting to most people, so I thought we would do a whole class devoted to just talking about food in our countries and our culture, the things we like, the things maybe we don't like, maybe things that are popular. Sometimes it's very interesting to find out how much things cost in one country versus in another country. That was shocking to me about the bread in Turkey. It's very, very inexpensive compared to in the United States. So, so let's see who shows up. If you want to use your reservation, you can do that now. And it did say that the class was fully booked, so we'll see if everybody shows up. That's 9 students. But if you see the green button that says Join Class, then you can join the class at any time during the hour. Sometimes people have to leave, they drop out, people can come and go. So that's what's nice about Verbling, is it works with your schedule. So, we have lots of different teachers. We talk about lots of different topics. I noticed just today, people in my classes, we talked about quinoa. In Henna's classes, they were talking about the guy who founded the Turkish Republic. I saw that.
Yes.
Many other things, Mount Everest, stuff like that. So, and it's all in English, so it's all good practice, good listening, good reading, things like that. So, welcome, familiar students. Yuki, welcome.
Hello.
Rafael.
Again.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Peter.
Hello.
Hi, Peter.
How are you?
Good. Peter, where are you calling from?
I'm from Spain.
Oh. Good.
Yeah.
What part of Spain?
The capital, Madrid.
Madrid. Okay. Wonderful. All right. And Omar is joining us. Hi, Omar.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Good.
I'm fine. You?
I'm good,
Hi.
Peter. I'm just saying hi to everybody here, welcoming everybody to class. And I'm glad to see that we have many cultures and countries represented here, so we can have a variety of foods to look at, whet our appetites. Okay, great. So let's just start with something basic, which is, I think most people know each other, but you can, when it's your turn, you can just remind us where you live, what country you're from, and tell us first. The first question would just be, what is your favorite food that is special to your country? So don't tell me something that's not really special to your country. We can talk about that next, but first I would like to know about a special dish, cebollado.
Yeah.
Okay, that it?
Yep.
Onion fish soup.
Yeah, it was yuca.
Yuca. Oh, yuca.
Yeah, coriander,
plant.
fish, fish. You can add a brain plantain, right? Or yes, corn, corn, or just popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it in the picture. Popcorn. Oh my gosh, I never thought of that.
Yes, it's delicious.
Popcorn in your soup. All right, I'm gonna tell my kids.
It's
They're
not
gonna like
exactly
that.
a soup. It's not exactly a soup because people used to eat it with rice.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
with rice or with bread.
But
it has a lot of liquid because it has lemon, salt, pepper, and onion.
Okay.
Tomato.
So here's some of the things that she's telling us there, and some of the ingredients. So this is coriander right here, which is also called cilantro.
Yeah.
And tomatoes, peppers, lemons. And this is the yuca right here, this white stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
and then fish, which is like tuna. Ooh, man, that looks good. Yeah. And it's not necessarily a soup, but it kind of looks like a soup.
Yeah.
Because you have to cook the yuca.
That depends on the